Hey, this is Matt once again, and I don't know why it's so bright, but maybe this will work better so you guys can actually see the covers of these DVDs and Blu-rays, but like the title suggests, it's another DVD and Blu-ray update. One of these I picked up, one of them I think was done as a little joke, although I don't know who sent it. Yeah. But most of these is once again from a nice guy named Russell, aka RB. But first off, the one that I picked up is the Hitcher Blu-ray book from overseas. I've heard, oh there you go, it's the sun going down, well the clouds. This is from Germany. I do have a region-free Blu-ray player. I've heard good things about the picture quality, I've heard bad things about the picture quality, so I will find out for myself, but you know, I love this film. It's one of my favorite films ever. It's a fantastic movie, and this actually comes with a DVD copy as well as the Blu-ray. And I don't see this film come out on Blu-ray in the US anytime soon. I don't know what the deal is. Obviously some kind of rights issue. But this is a film that should have been on Blu-ray a long time ago. And I'm really curious to see how this film looks. And just to show the 1986 film The Hitcher. If you've never seen this, do yourself a favor and check it out any way you can. I mean, for all I know, it's on YouTube. Next up, I think this was not Russell. I think someone, and they didn't mention their name, sent this to me as a joke. But because they know how much I hate this shit, look how ugly these motherfuckers are. But I guess these are the first 7 episodes. So yeah, it must have been. But I'll keep it for the collection, and it's a gift. But this stuff is from Russell, and he's been very generous, and he hasn't asked for anything. So if you're out there, if you want to ask for something, feel free. He just said thank you for the videos. First off is 2.5 Men, Season 1, which I had never seen the show. I had heard about it, watched it, didn't mind it. I know Charlie Sheen went all crazy with his winning stuff, but I did enjoy this first season of the show, as far as sitcoms go. And you actually had some recognizable faces make guest appearances. In this season, Chris O'Donnell appeared in one episode, Terry Hatcher appeared in one episode, Jenna Elfman appeared in one episode. Trying to think. I think Denise Richards, because her and Charlie Sheen were a thing for a while, she appeared in one episode. I would be like John Cryer's okay. I probably would have preferred someone else as that character. I mean, the main reason I enjoyed it was for Charlie Sheen. Granted, he's whatever you want to call him nowadays, but I still good actor. He worked well in comedy as well as drama. Just personally, I would never want to meet the guy. Let me put it that way. Next up, he had sent me the Blu-ray of Jack Reacher, which is cool because I had this on DVD, but this has the DVD and Blu-ray, so I could just throw that out or whatever. But I remember enjoying this film. The sequel, not so much, but this one I remember being pretty decent. This is a pretty decent flick, Jack Reacher. And then next up is Run All Night, which I guess he sent this because I'm a Liam Neeson fan. I have seen this film. I even rewatched it recently. Not a fan of it, mainly because of this guy, Joel Kinnaman. Don't care for him as an actor. He was a guy who played RoboCop in the remake. Also with the premise, you would think it would have more action and more thrills than it does. because the plot is Liam Neeson was this hitman for a long time. His friend, who's a mob boss, Ed Harris, his son is killed in self-defense. Oh, there's the son again. By Liam Neeson's son. So of course Ed Harris wants to kill Liam Neeson's son, and Liam Neeson's like, no, you're not, and takes Joel Kinnaman, and they run all night. But you think it'd be a lot more bad guys out of the woodwork. That is common as a hitman, which I'd rather watch John Wick 2 for that. So Run All Night just wasn't my cup of tea. Next up, but I'll keep it for the Liam Neeson collection. If I ever do a Liam Neeson marathon, now I can watch it. Like, to refresh my memory to do a review. U.S. Championship, A Legacy of Greatness, which is cool to have for the wrestling collection. I did not have this. This is about the U.S. belt, which was in AWA and then WCW. And then when they bought WCW, they took the belt into WWE. And he had some matches. One match with Roddy Piper, about two of them with Dusty Rhodes. One with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat against Ric Flair. A few with John Cena, which I'm not a fan of John Cena at all. One with Matt Hardy, one with Booker T. Actually, a couple with Booker T. One with Cesaro. Eddie Guerrero versus Diamond Dallas Page. Daniel Bryan's in one. Stone Cold Steve Austin, but this is when he was stunning Steve Austin in WCW. There's a match with him against, I think, the Great Muta. I forget what it is. It was against, yeah, the Great Muta. But that's what the inside looks like. So nice to have for the collection. Next up is the Steelbook of Fargo, which very nice looking fingerprints. But that's my fault. Yeah, I got fingerprints on it, but Fargo, because this is brand new, so this is my fault with the fingerprints. But Fargo, I know a friend of mine, Effrey, hates the film, which I can understand, but I like the film. I watched it again. Still a pretty good flick. Not my favorite Coen Brothers film. That would be The Big Lebowski and then Raising Arizona. But I like this a lot more than No Country for Old Men, for example. I thought it had a decent sense of humor. I like the cast. Frances McDormand, I thought that she did a really good job. The villains, Steve Buscemi, Peter Stormare, William H. Macy. So it went at a good pace. Well, I didn't realize this was from Shout Factory. You can't see it. Well, you can't see it, but yeah, on the corner of the Shout Factory. Did not know that. 20th Anniversary Edition. Okay, so this is released around 2016, 2017. This Blu-ray, okay. The features aren't much, but I mean, I like the film. I wouldn't say I love the film to death, but I like it. Didn't bother me as much as it did other people. I know it's a critically acclaimed film. I can understand why as well with that. Next up is A Walk Among the Tombstones. This is a film I gave another shot since he sent it to me, and I liked it. Which is why I gave One All Night another shot, but I didn't care for it. But this one, I gave another shot. I liked it a bit more. It's not an action film. It is a thriller, a little bit of a mystery. But I thought it had a good story. Liam Neeson did a great job. You also have Dan Stevens in a supporting role. David Harbour. I know he's big on Stranger Things, which I've yet to see. Even Boyd Holbrook is in this. Thankfully not one of the stars. But yeah, I liked the story. I liked Liam Neeson's performance. Kept me interested to see what would happen next. This is based on a best-selling series of mystery novels. Lawrence Block wrote them. But yeah, I did enjoy a walk among the Tombstones. Good flick. And these arrived today, so I haven't opened them yet. That's why I didn't do the video yet, because I was waiting for these. He said these were coming. The History of the Hardcore Championship, which started in ECW and then got into WWE. But you have Mankind, aka Mick Foley. You have Raven, Rob Van Dam, Hardcore Holly, Tommy Dreamer, and more. History of the Hardcore Championship, 24/7. 2-disc set too. So this will be interesting to give a look. And last but not least, last time he had sent me the Kung Fu Trails of Fury, and now he sent the sequel, Return of Kung Fu Trails of Fury. So once again, that's very cool. I love trailer compilations. I know there's 2 more coming out Friday. But this is very cool to have, very cool to see. Probably watch this and the Kung Fu like back to back. But yeah, this is very cool. So if you're watching, Russell, RB, thank you so much for the gifts. These are very generous gifts. And then he didn't ask for anything, which is very nice. And then this is the one I bought. But thanks for watching. Take care. And we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.